And when it's 12 o'clock, we climb the stairs. We never knock, for nobody's there. Just me and my shadow, all alone and oh so.
Gazza was hitting hard and straight in training this week, but manager Willie McFaul's anxious that there are no unpleasant confrontations.
Well, there's one thing we don't want to be thinking about, and that's feuds on the football field, because it will spoil our game, and we've just got to go out there and perform as well as we have been doing, barring the Norwich game, because we didn't play well at all. But we know all about that. But as far as we're concerned, there'll be no feuds out there. But it's another game of football, and we'll get on with it.
I'm a bubbly character, and that's where I've got my success from, and that's what I'm going to stick to. You know, there's a bit, me and Mirandinha had an argument and that, and I think it was blowing out all proportions, you know. We had a little argument. I can't see which other, any teams have arguments. I think it was just that he's from Brazil and I'm just a Geordie lad, and it was just something for that, for the PFS, and I was very upset, you know, because if you look, you know, me and Mirror are the best of friends.
Scored a cracking goal against Swindon, Darren. That broke the deadlock. Are you in the mood to get the winner?
Oh yes, definitely. I really enjoyed the goal against Swindon, and it got us off to a great start, and that game the boys done tremendous, and hopefully we can do the same tomorrow.
The lads didn't click last week against Norwich somehow. I hope they're more on the boil this time.
Oh yes, I think we will be. I think last week we might have been thinking too much about tomorrow's game, and it just didn't go right for us, but hopefully everything will go okay.
Do you think Newcastle will win?
Like that?
I think Sunday and Monday the players were very disappointed with the result, and felt sorry for us and sorry for the fans, but we've had a very good week's training from then, and we've all picked ourselves up, and the spirit and the pranksters are all back in light again, and at the end of the week we've had a good week's training.
I'm sure on those first couple of days you tried to analyse what went wrong. Did you come up with any answers?
We didn't go into too much depth about it, but basically we let bad goals in, one very early, and we missed chances at the other end. So the team is like an engine in a car, and if all the bits of the engine have got to be working for it to work, and if one bit doesn't do it, then it doesn't go forward, and that's what it is. We're all together in it.
Now, I know nobody was more disappointed than Mirandinha. I mean, he's had another eventful week. His frustration boiled over a little bit towards the end, and now he's come out thankfully and said he's staying. Do you sympathise with the pressure he's under at the moment?
Yes, obviously being a fellow striker, you always go through periods when the goals don't come, and Mirror, as we call him, has set himself that he's going to score goals, and gets a little bit disappointed when he doesn't score, and he's had a little run now where he's not been scoring, and he's trying very hard, and in a lot of ways sometimes that can work against him, in that he should be giving the ball easy, and we've all told him this, and I'm sure he'll come out of it.
And you're pleased he's staying as well?
Oh, obviously. You don't get international players of his class come along every day of the week. It's very hard for him. The football is different here, and he's been playing football for a long time now without a break. People forget that. So I'm sure he'll come good.
Now, both Mirror and yourselves got a great chance to put the disappointment straight behind you tomorrow, Chelsea at home. It is a chance to get right back on the right rails again, isn't it?
That's right. We're at home again, and we've got our fans who'll be back again to watch the game, and we're very determined to try and give the fans something extra, obviously with the carrot of Wembley dangling in front of us if we can win.
That's with the centenary celebrations. That really is an incentive tomorrow.
Oh, certainly. For every professional footballer, to play at Wembley must be one ambition you must have. It may not be quite the same as the FA Cup final or League Cup, but it's certainly a tournament being played at Wembley at first class level.
Let's hope you're there, Paul. Thanks very much.
Thanks very much.
Afternoon at St James's Park. Because of more pressing matters, Mirandinha and Paul Gascoigne were recruited by the Variety Club to hand over the keys to 2 new Sunshine coaches to be used by local schools. Ian Ponovich now reports.
All right, we'll only be a minute. We're just waiting for The Variety Club members weren't exactly sure, but these two vehicles take the tally of Sunshine coaches bought in the North East to somewhere approaching the 100 mark. That's around £1 million worth. The two stars who've been lined up to make the presentation, Mira and Mara, are probably worth even more. If you believe the papers, there's no love lost between Mirandinha and Gascoigne. But instead, Gazza pokes fun at another of his teammates.
Ryan Tinian.
Want any particular sorts of photos? Just carry on, eh?
These coaches have been given to Southland School in North Shields and Castle Dean School in Newcastle, which both cater for children with special learning needs. The children themselves seemed more interested in their heroes, but their gifts for Mirandinha and Gazza perhaps weren't the ideal way to help the team's fortunes.
Willie, if you're watching, stop the diet. Very nice.
Now, Newcastle have been drawn against Liverpool in the Mercantile Credit Tournament at Wembley later this year. What do you think about the draw?
It is a tough draw, but we're looking forward to it. You know, it's our chance to beat Wembley. It's Mirror's chance and our first Brazilian to beat at Wembley, and let's hope it's not his last. And I'm just going to look forward to it, really. It's going to be a big crowd there. It's just a match against match, and I think it's even bigger here for us, so we'll be really looking forward to it.
Of course, it's the team that everybody must have wanted, isn't it?
That's right, and it was either Wimbledon or Liverpool, and we got Liverpool. But I'm going to look forward to it and give all my best.
What about you, Mira? Are you looking forward to playing at Wembley against Liverpool?
Yes, I am very expectant because of the Wembley is very good for football. I think Newcastle have good chance for winning against Liverpool.
You seem to have enjoyed yourselves here today, the pair of you. But I thought the pair of you hated each other's guts.
No, he just hates me and I just hate him. No, good friends.
Good friends, yes.
Paper talk.
Yes.